Oceans cover around 70% of Earth's surface, but we've only explored about 5 to 20% of them. Now, astronomers have found a huge stash of water floating in space, a quasar that's 12 billion light-years away. And we're not talking about a small puddle here, it's an incredible amount of water, 140 trillion times the water in Earth's oceans combined. This water is hanging around a supermassive black hole that's a staggering 20 billion times bigger than the Sun. The black hole is surrounded by a super bright quasar, which gives off more energy than if you gathered 1,000 trillion suns together. Since light takes time to reach us, we're actually seeing this quasar when the universe was still very young. Astronomers are sure this newly discovered water reservoir is the farthest and biggest ever found in space. Mark Bradford from NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory explains that the quasar environment is unique because it can create an incredible amount of water vapor. Bradford's team, along with another group of astronomers studying the quasar and its supermassive black hole, noticed that the black hole pulls in surrounding matter, heating nearby gas and dust. This process has created a region packed with molecules never observed at such a great distance before. Quasars were first spotted around 50 years ago when telescopes detected super bright objects way out in space. They aren't regular stars, they shine at the centers of distant galaxies and are so powerful they outshine all the stars in their galaxy combined. At the heart of every quasar is a gigantic black hole, millions or even billions of times heavier than the Sun. Gas and dust swirl toward the black hole, heating up and releasing an insane amount of energy, making quasars the brightest and most powerful things we've ever seen in space. Looking at quasars is like looking back in time because the light we see today has traveled billions of years. This gives scientists a glimpse of what the universe looked like long ago. Quasars help us understand how galaxies formed, how matter spread out, and how the first cosmic structures came together. Quasars also shoot massive jets of super-fast particles stretching across space, sometimes changing entire regions of the universe. Now, back to that space water, actually water vapor. Astronomers found it spread across a huge area hundreds of light-years wide. For comparison, 1 light-year is about 6 trillion miles. Even though the gas is incredibly thin, much thinner than what we're used to on Earth, it's much warmer and denser than gas found in most other galaxies, including our Milky Way. The temperature of this gas is around -63 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's 300 trillion times less dense than Earth's atmosphere. That sounds extreme even by space standards. This water vapor isn't just any molecule, it exists near the quasar where strong radiation blasts keep the gas warmer than usual. Adding to the mystery, astronomers also found carbon monoxide and other molecules, meaning there's plenty of raw material floating around. In the future, this gas could help the supermassive black hole grow even bigger, up to 6 times its current size. That's just one of many possibilities. Some gas might be pulled into the black hole, some could form new stars, and some might even get flung out into space. Finding water vapor in a distant quasar means that basic building blocks of the universe have been around for billions of years. Water is crucial for life, so knowing it existed so long ago hints that life's ingredients were present much earlier than we thought. But water isn't just important for life, it also plays a key role in star and galaxy formation. Giant clouds of gas cool down with water's help, making it easier for new stars to form. Researchers first spotted this massive cloud of water back in 2008. Bradford's team started looking for water in space using a special instrument called Z-Spec attached to a 33-foot telescope in Hawaii to double-check their findings. They also used another powerful tool called Karma, a group of radio dishes in the mountains of Southern California. At the same time, a different team searching for water used a telescope in the French Alps. In 2010, this second team found a tiny hint of water in a distant quasar, just one faint signal compared to what Bradford's group detected later. That signal was proof needed to conclude there really was an enormous amount of water vapor floating out there. Water vapor isn't the only place water has been found beyond Earth. Scientists recently made another huge discovery: massive reserves of liquid water hidden deep underground on Mars. This raises hopes that future astronauts could use this water to support missions or even make Mars a long-term home. There's a catch: this water isn't sitting in nice, accessible lakes or oceans. It's buried so deep inside Mars that current technology can't reach it. Scientists figured this out by analyzing seismic data from NASA's InSight lander, which picked up strange seismic activity best explained by hidden water reservoirs beneath Mars' surface. Mars still has some water today, mostly as ice just beneath the surface. But that's nothing compared to the massive amounts of water the planet had billions of years ago. A big mystery remains: what happened to all that water? Scientists think it either escaped into space or moved into Mars' interior. It might even be trapped as liquid reservoirs or ice deposits, but there's currently no way to measure how much water Mars lost over time. Earth's moon doesn't have water like we might think either. Instead of lakes or rivers, most moon water is frozen ice spread unevenly across its surface. Cold-shadowed poles are especially full since they never get sunlight. There's also ice mixed into lunar soil buried deep underground, making it very tricky to access. Then there's Enceladus, one of Saturn's moons, tiny at just 314 miles across, small enough to fit inside Arizona. NASA's Cassini space probe arrived at Saturn expecting Enceladus to be a barren frozen world. Instead, it saw huge plumes of icy particles and water vapor erupting from geysers near its south pole, meaning there's a massive ocean hiding beneath its icy shell. This ocean is active, constantly sending material into space, making Enceladus one of the top candidates for future exploration. Europa is another one of Jupiter's moons and one of the most promising places to search for alien life. Europa's gigantic saltwater ocean could be 40 to 100 miles deep. That means it might hold more water than all Earth's oceans combined. But there's one big obstacle: Europa's ocean is hidden under a thick ice shell scientists think is about 10 to 20 miles deep. Europa's ocean stays liquid thanks to tidal forces from Jupiter's gravity. The planet's massive pull stretches and squeezes Europa, creating friction that heats its interior and stops the ocean from freezing solid. The most exciting part? Scientists think water plumes might be erupting from cracks in Europa's ice, shooting ocean water into space. If true, we could potentially sample Europa's ocean without drilling through miles of ice. Still, there are many unknowns. Europa's water reservoirs quickly refreeze and intense temperature and pressure affect the ice structure. Scientists are eager to figure this out because Europa's ocean is one of our best bets for finding extraterrestrial microbes somewhere in our solar system. That's all for today on Fact Finder. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share it with your friends. Click on our videos and stay curious.